In this video, I'll be doing an in-depth comparison of 3 top-of-the-line compact speakers. I'll try to cover everything from the unboxing experience and sound quality to the comfortability of carrying the speaker on the go. So let's get right into it. This right here is the SoundLink Flex. Let's go ahead and unbox it. In the box, it comes with the charging cable, USB Type-C charging cable, and of course, the manual and the speaker itself. That was a quick and easy unboxing right there. That was probably the fastest unboxing. This right here is the JBL Charge 5. Let's go ahead and unbox it. This is a nice box right here. It's got a magnetic flap. In the box, it comes with a manual. It's got like a 3.5 feet long cable, a Type-C cable, and then there's the speaker itself. This right here is the Beats pill. Let's go ahead and unbox it. In the box, we get the manual and a USB Type-C charging cable. Both ends of this cable is a Type-C charging cable. Out of the 3 speakers, 2 of them are in the same price range, the Bose and the Beats, which go for $150, while the JBL Charge 5 is $30 more, going for $180. As for the design, the Bose has a soft-to-the-touch silicone exterior with a powder-coated steel grille. It has a built-in loop and it's available in 5 different colors, while the JBL speaker is tightly wrapped in fabric with rubber sides. It doesn't have a place to put a lanyard, but it comes in 6 different colors, and if that's not enough, you can also customize your own design. Then we have the Beats pill. It has a soft-to-the-touch silicone back and a metal grill. This one's got a nice long removable nylon lanyard cable, and it's available in 3 different colors. All 3 of the speakers have an IP67 dust and water resistance, meaning it's completely dust resistant and can be submerged up to 1 meter or 3 feet underwater for about 30 minutes. In terms of orientation, the Bose surprised me here with its ability to be positioned in 2 different orientations. You can have it stand up like this or have it lay flat on its back thanks to those tiny little rubber feet. The JBL, on the other hand, has one orientation with its ribbed rubber feet, but technically you can also have it stand on its side as well, while the Beats pill with its round pill shape can only stand in one orientation. To turn on the Bose, you have to just single press it.
Battery 80%. Connected to iPhone.
It tells you how much battery you have, and it's very simple. And to turn it off, it's the same thing. Now to turn on the Beats pill, you have to hold it for about 2 seconds. Well, 2 seconds like that. And you don't really get the idea of how much battery you have left here, but you can check it on your phone. And then to turn it off, it is the same thing. And now with the JBL, it's a similar process to the Bose. So just single press, turns on. It also doesn't tell you how much battery is left, but you can check with the phone. And to turn it off, it is the same procedure. Boom. Right over here, there's a LED bar that indicates how much battery you have. It goes by 20% increments, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And all you have to do is turn it on. And if the bar is full, it means it's fully charged. So right now we're at about 100%. Now, before I talk about the comfortability of carrying each speaker, let's go ahead and quickly weigh them out. First one is the Bose SoundLink Flex, and it's weighing in at 589 grams. Let's do the Beats pill, and it's weighing in at 692 grams. Now for the JBL Charge 5, and it's weighing in at 929 grams. So Bose being the lightest and also having the most compact form factor, I found this to be the easiest to carry on the go. Second place is the Beats pill. With its lanyard, it does make it comfortable and safe for me to carry it around, and it's not as heavy as this guy right here, the JBL Charge 5. It has no lanyard, and it's also bigger in width than all the other speakers. So if you have smaller hands, let's say, it might be harder to carry this around. But now let's do a water bottle pocket test. As you can see, all of the speakers fit in the water bottle pocket. Also, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm having a blast coming up with these little tests, and if you want me to add anything in future videos, let me know in the comments down below. Now let's talk about Bluetooth and battery. The Bose has Bluetooth 4.2 with a wireless range of over 100 feet outdoors and about 30 feet indoors. The JBL has Bluetooth 5.1 with a wireless range of over 200 feet outdoors and over 30 feet indoors. And the Beats Pill has Bluetooth 5.3 with a wireless range of over 200 feet outdoors and over 30 feet indoors. In terms of battery life, the Bose SoundLink Flex is rated for 12 hours, the JBL Charge 5 is rated for 20 hours, and the Beats Pill is rated for 24 hours. Now, if we factor in the volume, loudness, and the battery life, the JBL Charge 5 gets the win. I also could not find the exact battery capacities for these speakers besides the Charge 5, which has a 7500 milliamp battery. Yeah, in terms of charging time, the Bose takes around 3 hours, the JBL took around 4 hours, while the Beats Pill takes around 3.5 hours. Now let's see if this speaker can charge an iPhone. First one is going to be the Bose. Let's see how this goes. And looks like no charging action here. Okay, the Beats. It's like a little power bank on the go. Now let's try the JBL. Doesn't seem to work from the charging port, but it does have a USB Type A port. You should be able to charge your devices with the older USB port. So, boom, it works. It's charging. Last but not least, let's talk about the sound quality. So the speaker is about 21 inch away from the microphone, and here I also have a decibel meter, which will keep an eye on while we're doing the sound test. So first is the Bose SoundLink Flex playing at about 50% volume. Like the highest they got up to was about 72 decibels. Here we go. Now testing out the Beats Pill, playing music at 50% volume. Okay, so from the meter right here, as you guys can see, the Beats, they do sound louder, but the Bose, the bass on it sounds much more full and natural than it does on the Beats right here. Here we go. We got the JBL Charge 5 up, playing at 50% volume. Same song. So the JBL sounds louder than the Bose and the Beats. It has slightly better bass than the Beats at 50% volume at least, but it still doesn't sound as full and natural as the Bose. It's quite incredible. The Bose has a smaller form factor, yet it still produces a much more lively bass. Now I'll be playing music at 75% volume. It's going to be a different song, and the first speaker is the Bose SoundLink Flex. That sounded pretty good. It looked like it got to about like 78ish. I might have to rewatch the clip, but next up is the Beats Pill, 75% volume. So it looks like the Beats Pill got slightly louder than the Bose. It sounds like the treble is higher on the Beats Pill. It just sounds crispier, cleaner in a sense, but you know, the Bose still, in my opinion, has a more of a natural tone and a fuller bass. Alright, lastly is the JBL Charge 5. I know this is going to sound much louder than both of these, but here we go, 75% volume. That was the JBL Charge 5, and it was able to get up to 86 decibels. Definitely louder than both of these speakers. I would say this has similar sound signature to the Beats Pill with a slightly fuller bass, I would say. Bass? Yeah, it's bass. Slightly fuller bass and louder overall sound. Let's play music at 100% volume, and it's also going to be a different song this time. So we got the Bose SoundLink Flex. Here we go. So it looks like the Bose was able to get up to 90 decibels. It sounded good. Now, next up is the Beats Pill.
Okay, the Beats also sounds on a loudness spectrum on the same level as the Bose. It looks like it was able to get up to 90 decibels, and it also sounds good. It sounded pretty similar playing music at 100% volume. The bass kind of sounded similar on the Bose and the Beats, I would say, but I might have to redo this test just so I can get a better idea. But here we go, JBL Charge 5, 100% volume. Let's see. This guy should go higher than 90 decibels. Let's see how it performs. Okay, so the JBL Charge 5 was slightly louder. It was 91 decibels. It got up to 92 decibels right here, as you can see, but that was because it reached to a different part of the song. But before I stopped it, it was 91 decibels. So don't count the 92 decibels. It got 1 decibel louder. That's interesting. Now, I'm going to do this test all by myself and listen to it over and over again and see which one my ears prefer. Alright, so the test has been completed and the results are in, but I would like to show you one more beat that has a lot of bass so you can get an idea. Hopefully you get an idea of how it sounds. Make sure you guys are wearing earphones, headphones to get a better understanding of how these speakers sound. Music at 100% of volume. Let's go.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
My thoughts on the sound quality. Overall, the JBL Charge 5 sounds louder, clearer, and has more bass than the Flex and the Pill. Next, I would say is the SoundLink Flex. It sounds louder with more bass than the Beats Pill. And lastly is the Beats Pill. It sounds good, but something about the SoundLink Flex, when I placed it in a corner of a wall, the bass it produced was much livelier than the Beats Pill, and that won me over.
The Charge 5 definitely at max volume sounds best out of these 3 speakers. In terms of bass, clarity, loudness, overall, the whole thing, it just sounds better than, it sounds the best when playing at 100% volume at least. So yeah, if you want to throw a little party out of these 3 speakers, the Charge 5.